There goes a young buck that's come out. He's got kind of got one side of his horns. The other side's kind of short. Young buck. Just getting daylight in this morning. Kind of foggy. We'll see what else. Might walk out in a minute feeding on this grass and stuff out here in this clearing. Another deer come out right there. I don't know if that's a young doe or a little spike horn. Couldn't tell. Walking along there feeding. I think it's about 54, 55 degrees here this morning. Feels nice. I got some behind them bushes down there. Trying to find them through this camera, man. It's kind of a hard time. I know there's 4 in the clearing. There's one behind them bushes. I got to trim up some bushes along that edge down there because they get behind them. You can only see them in a spot. Let's see. Old doe there. There's about 4 of them. I seen another one on the edge down there. He's got the bushes on me almost. Have to check him out if he'll come on out. I don't know what that might be. Got a cow horn giving us the stare down. Like I'm a big monster buck, can't do that. Me and my co-pilot sitting here at our little spot here today. She's in the truck there, the mosquitoes kind of rough. He's a pretty cow horn, good and slick. Got his eye right on us. Want me to move. Oh, well, we'll see what else comes out in a minute. We got a doe and a yearling come out and stand down eating on the corn. The yearling went back in the woods. The old doe, she's standing there eating. About to get dark on us now. I ain't seen no big buck yet. And maybe the next time the old big buck will come out. But me and Nadine enjoyed our evening sitting here. Seen another cow horn earlier and didn't get to film him. We'll try him again another time. All right, that's another evening. Me and my co-pilot's back to try him again. We up in the stand today. I got her up in the stand. Had to walk up behind her. She's got her orange hat over there. Put on. We just took it off when we got up in the stand here. I had a time getting up the stand. I had to climb up it behind her. Let her take one step at a time. But we up here. I got the cloth around my stand. Come out here and worked on it this morning. And saw a buck. There's a ditch out there. And I could see his back. And I was watching through the scope. And he hit a place where the grass was a little bit low at. He had his head down. He's walking fast. And I seen the tips of the horns. And from what I seen, he looked like he might have been a nice buck. But I just saw the tips of the horns for a second. I couldn't even see all the horns, just the tips of them. But it looked like a nice one. But we could try to sit here this evening. The wind's blowing 25 or 30 miles an hour. Can't make no long shot, but see what comes out this evening. I don't know if they'll move with this wind. They might stay bedded down. But me and my co-pilot will see. Ain't it right, co-pilot?
I'm not co-pilot.
Well, me and my co-pilot had a doe come out. This wind got this tree rocking back and forth. The wind blowing this evening, supposed to blow all night. But there's a few deer moving, I guess, this evening in this wind. It turned cool, I know that. Yeah, it's almost to get dark. We could sit a little while longer. We just had a fight going on between two does down there. One of them just run the other off. I got the camera turned on too late. They was on their hind legs fighting each other. Got a buck out there chasing a doe. It's got a messed up horn. Got a horn broke off on one side. Can't get my camera to turn. He's out there tearing up that bush. He's pawing up the ground out there. I could hear him grunting a while ago when he was coming across there behind that doe. He had her on the run. He's going behind her now, I guess. Got a little spike out there this morning. If I can keep the camera on. Boy, it's hard to keep up with them things out there. There he is. Little spike horn, peg horn. Had to move my stand around a little bit. Had to move it a little further down where they're coming out at because it's hard to see. I done lost him out there now. This grass has got up high out here. They'll be on top of you before you know it. And maybe we'll see a big buck sometime or another. That rut's getting ready to start. That buck the other day, he was cutting up, man. It's tearing up that place out there, chasing that doe. YouTube a nice 8.8 or 10. Come out on the corner down there. I shot that joker broad sideways the first shot and missed him. He come running back next to me. He was still, I don't know, probably 250 yards. I shot him running back next to me and cut him a flip down there. We could go down and see what we can find. But I shot him running towards me. Cut him a flip. He got back up and running in the woods. But he's a nice buck. I don't know how I missed that first shot, but my brace ain't very good that way. I got to pick that brace up on that side, on the right-hand side here. I got it down too low, and it's hard for me to hold that rifle still at that distance. But let's go down there and check it out. That's my side brace there, and it's down too low. It's leaning too low. And he was down there on that corner down there. About 250 yards. But I couldn't hold it dead still that first shot. He's down there scrubbing on a bush on that corner. And it is 10:25. I started to get down, but I said, no, I'm gonna make myself sit here, because some of them old bucks, it's time for them to be up the pre-rut, and they're gonna be moving. And some of them might move during the middle of the day. I have to take Nadine to school, so it's 8:30, 9 o'clock before I can make it out here. So, man, I'd love to get out here early in the mornings, but I just can't do it. So I have to hunt the way I can hunt. Do what I got to do to get out here when I can. But we going down there to see. Hope we got him. Right here is where he was standing. And he started to make him a pawing right there. I was hooking on them little bushes there. And I missed him somehow standing here. I got to check this rifle. I ain't shot it in 3 or 4 years. And I hadn't checked it. So it may have been off. He started running about next to me. This way. Let's see, it stands still. It's about 250 yards probably. Right there. This way. I think I shot him here. See the ground tore up there. Looked like he skidded there. This is where I seen him cut a flip. He knocked the grass down and stuff, tore up the dirt. This is where I seen him trying to get back up. He's got all the ground tore up right there. Tore it up. Track there. Track there. That track's turning to the right. So I think he's went in right through there. Let's go off in here a piece. I don't see any blood, but I shot him coming running to me at that distance, and well, I've shot him at close distance before, turned straight to me and bullet not come out. But what we can do, we can walk. It's kind of open off in here at places. Walk these paths. Let's see what we can see. Walk so far in, and then we'll walk a different path back out in the direction he went. Man, why I ain't checked this rifle? Mr. Ricky told me the other day I hadn't shot this rifle in a long time. I needed to check it. ain't got but one bullet left in here. I turned my scope down to 3 power in case I have to make a quick shot or something. Be easy and quiet as we can walking in here. But I heard the bullet wallop whenever he cut a flip. But I missed him the rifle before, and them start running, and the next shot me cut him a flip. I'd have to put another bullet in there quick and try to get a shot. Old ditch here. Oh, I see him. I see him right yonder. See if I can focus in on him. Look like he got a good many points. Let's go over there and check him out. Might not be no monster, but I know he had a lot of points. He was hooking that bush. I got to fix that rail up better where I can get a better brace. Ain't no wide set. High set there. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 point. You can see the mud on the tip of his horns where he cut a flip, turn it all the way over when that bullet hit. Ain't no monster, but nice buck. Nice 8 point, young 8 point. Ain't heavy like that other one was, but his neck swole. Well, Mr. Ricky, we did it again. A pretty buck. Probably the tips of the horns. That's probably one I seen the other morning. I just could see the tips of the horns. Couldn't see the body. Man, sometimes them things through them scopes can look so big. But he's still a right nice buck. Ain't no monster like I say. Anyhow, glad we could get in another video for you. Now we got to try to figure out how to get this one out of here. I got to get in the 4-wheeler again. He's right long buck though. Kind of long. There's where the bullet hit him right there. Oh well, let me go get the 4-wheeler and get started here. I'm pulling the old buck out and get back in my tree stand. The tree stand right there. I get back in the stand. There's a fresh scrape right there. There's a fresh scrape down there where I went down there to get him. I seen that when I was going in to get him. But there he come back out and seen that one there right here at the stand. But yeah, word on that carburetor and stuff when we got the 4-wheeler going. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be able to get them from out of here. And I just got to replace the seat on there. I replaced the carburetor and the front tires. Tires are dry rotted. Some of the sides of there is dry rotted. But it's for deer hunting. But that's the second buck that I done killed. The other one was what, like 9 o'clock in the morning. I was late getting out here, and that one there I was late getting out here. Just because you can't get there early, that don't always mean that you ain't gonna get a chance to see a nice buck. I was just sitting up there relaxing, listening to the birds and all that, not expecting to see anything, and he come out. But I've killed several bucks late in the morning times that come out late instead of real early. I wish I could get here early, but no, I can't because I had to take Nadine to school. People ask me, say, what do you do for a living? I tell them hunt and fish. But I get out here when I can and try to do what I can. I have to work by a different schedule, rearrange everything to fit around Nadine and them. But I still get to hunt though. So just because you can't get there early, don't think that them big bucks ain't still moving, especially when it's getting close to this rut. But we could get into one of them monsters directly. I got to bring Nadine and let her get one directly. Or Grace. Anyhow, I know I didn't get the shot on the camera again, but I see them horns like that and I don't figure I got but a second, and plus I was set up with the camera in front of me and I couldn't get it turned around to the right because there's a bush blocking me over there where you can't see. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed what footage we did get.